everybody. As how all is well. Happy Sunday. Hope today has been a blessed day for you so far. If you didn't get to make it to church, I hope you at least read your word. Make sure you stay in God at all times, because I tell you, we live in a very crazy world. Life can always change in a matter of seconds. So make sure you always keep God first, regardless of what. Like I said, you ain't got to go to church every Sunday, because I know plenty of demons that go to church every Sunday. So my thing is, it's not always about being in a church. Make sure the church is in you. That is what's important. I did do live last night. I was supposed to do that 9 o'clock. Had a family emergency, and because of that, I wasn't able to do my live on time like I wanted to. Good morning to, well, no, not morning. Good afternoon to all my family. And when I say family, I mean to my subscribers, because I see y'all as family. What's up, my Cecil? If I don't acknowledge y'all as y'all come in, please keep in mind I'm not ignoring you. I'm driving. I just can't keep pausing and looking at names. I'm on the main interstate. So to all of my moderators, if you see somebody coming in, just give them a hello for me. Tell them Mocha said what's up, because I'm driving and I can't type. I can't do none of that right now. But anyhow, I thought it was very imperative, y'all, that I did a quick message on this. You know, I try to get in as much as I can because I'm in the middle of training right now, so I don't have the same time that I used to have. So I just got to do a quick chat or come on live whenever I get some free room to do it. So unfortunately, y'all not going to see me uploading as much as y'all usually do. It'll probably be between no, it's 5 more. I guess everybody's they probably driving or doing something where they can't text or chat, but it's all good, you know what I mean? But the reason why I had to do this content, y'all, is because I am so tired of these older women that are still trying to be young. I mean, really, it comes to a point when as you become older, you have to accept the fact that you are aging. And what I mean that is, even if you are a woman who really took good care of yourself and you still look good for your age, because you may have some, you may say, oh, I'm 43 years old, I'm 45 years old. Oh, you look good to be 45. You look good to be 46. Okay, just because you look good to be your age, that does not give you access to act younger than what you are. You have to keep in mind, if you are 45 years old, you can still look good to be 45, but you have to act like you're 45. My problem is when I see these full-grown older women trying to keep up with these young women. And the bottom line is, you can't, boo. Your time has expired. If you have been a type of woman during your youth, you didn't make good decisions, you put more responsibilities on yourself before you became a full-grown woman. Now that you're a full-grown woman and all of your kids are grown, you even got grandchildren now, you are still out here trying to do what these, and you can't. Once you are a grown woman, let's say you're over 35 years old, technically you are a full-grown woman. You cannot dress like these young women. You cannot act like these young women. You cannot do what young women can do, regardless of what. It comes a point as grown women, you have to act your age. You do. I cannot tell y'all how many times I have, gone on social media or whatever and see these full-grown women. What's up, everybody who's tuning in? I see these full-grown women up in the club turning up like they young girls, going to the club for the first time. You over 45, you got 9 churn, grown churn, every bit of maybe 12, 13 grandchildren, and you around here still acting like you in high school. You still wearing tight stuff that don't compliment your body. Now, note to ladies, if you're going to wear tights, make sure that your body is right. I'm going to repeat that again. If you're going to wear tights, make sure that your body is right. What's up, Rep? Thank you for coming in. Damn, camera all crooked up. If you're going to wear tights, make sure your body is right. Ladies, you cannot wear tights if you got more stomach than you have butt. That's not going to work. If you put on tights and your tights looks backwards, if your tights look like it's in the front instead of the back, yeah, you're right, Walgreens leggings. If it looks like your butt is in the front instead of looking like your butt is in the back, you don't need to be wearing tights. Just because they sell it in the store, ladies, that don't mean it's for you. Just because they sell them plus size, that don't mean they're for you. Just because they look good on your friend, that don't mean it's going to look good on you, ladies. Just because it looks good on your daughter, that don't mean it's going to look good on you. You got to wear what fits you. And I'm going to tell y'all who I have the biggest problem with. Ladies, I got a problem with y'all because y'all keep lying to your girlfriend. You know she look a hot mess with them tights on. You know the front of her stomach look like a can of biscuits that's ready to burst out. That cardboard can. You know, like when you buy biscuits in a can or croissants in a can, you know the front of her stomach look like it's about to bust out a can of biscuits. And you keep lying to her because your girlfriend, don't lie. Ladies, we do it. When we all get ready to go out, girl, how this look on me? Girl, does this look good on me? How this look? Y'all know how we do. You know, we turn to the side, we turn to the front, we turn to that. Girl, how this look on me? And y'all tell y'all girlfriend that same darn lie all the time. To a minimum, because I know today is Sunday and this is the day the Lord has made, so I'm trying to minimize my profanity. So I keep it rated G. I got to respect the Lord today. It's just, it makes no sense. What's up, everybody? To all my moderators, anybody that comes in, please acknowledge them for me. Tell them Mocha said what's up. I cannot text. I'm driving. I cannot see who's coming in here. So please just look out for me. Let them know Mocha welcomes you to the family, you know, and acknowledge them by their name. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. But y'all know y'all girlfriend look a hot mess. And y'all will lie. Y'all will sit up here and lie. Y'all are not true friends. Because you know your girlfriend do not need to be wearing them tights. You know that. You know she built like a quarterback person playing football. You know she built like SpongeBob. You get what I'm saying? And y'all will sit up here and lie and tell your girlfriend, girl, that look cute. Girl, I like that on you. Women, you have to get what suits your body. If you got a flat behind, let me tell you something. If you don't have no assets, if you got no assets, if you got no ass at all, if you don't have no butt, you do not need to be rocking tights. What's up, EE? Hey, boo. Like I said, to all my moderators, anybody who comes in the room, please acknowledge them. Tell them Mocha said what's up, because I'm driving. I can't pause or whatever. I can't text. If you don't have no behind, believe me, and I know as women, we all have insecurities. Even if you have no booty, ladies, trust me, men, they eat pancakes too. So don't be insecure about your flat behind, because guess what? If flat behinds wasn't in style, IHOP wouldn't be in style, okay? If people love pancakes, they love flat behinds. Bottom line, okay? So you got to get what fits you. If you know your butt is flat, don't wear tight stuff, because it makes it even more evident how flat your behind is. But at the same time, for you big booty women, just because you got a big behind, that don't make you fine either. Why these big booty heifers think because they got a big butt they automatically look good. You don't look good. You just a big booty gorilla. That's it. And the reason why that happens, I got to blame you fellas for that. I got to blame you guys because y'all sit up here and y'all give these broads these fake delusions. You boost up their ego, you lie to them, and you compliment them, especially on social media. Y'all thumbing their pictures up. You saying, hey, sexy, y'all inboxing them. Y'all sending them pictures of y'all pipe. Y'all boosting up these low common denominator broads. And y'all wonder why they so out of pocket. Thank you, Frito OG, you for always looking out for me. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the donation. You already know as a woman, some things just it's not going to look good on you. But I know I'm digressing. I'm way off a topic. I'm talking about these older women, and you know who you are. I'm not going to call you out, but you too old to be trying to act like you these young girls. Let it go, boo. Your time has expired. Your time has expired like an old batch of collard greens with smoked ham hocks that been left out for 2 weeks. It is over for you. Let go, let God. Let these young women have their moment. You had your moment, okay? You had your moment, and what has happened is all of you women that are older now, a lot of y'all, when I see an older woman in the club, over 40, hanging with young girls to doctor get surgery. Yeah, that too. Yeah, when I see these young girls, these older women in the club, dressing young, hanging out with young girls, trying to act like they're young, but they don't realize it makes them look older. You make yourself look even more old when you hang out with women that are much, what's up, Jeremy? When you hang out with women that are twice as young as you, younger than you, it really stands out. And I'm not just gonna ride some of the ladies, because I'm gonna tell some of you guys too. I'm gonna pick a bone with y'all, but I'm still gonna ride the ladies because it's really predominantly the content is for them. But let me get on some of you fellas. Some of y'all need to let go too. You need to let these young hairs on your scrotum sack. You got on your chest. You need to let females stop trying to hit on your daughter friends when your daughter friends come to the house to spend the night and hang out with your daughter. Stop trying to, push up on these young girls, because these young girls, they're young and dumb, they gullible. They don't know no better. They don't know the game. And some of you brothers, y'all got low self-esteem too. That's why y'all like to mess with these young broads, because y'all know they don't know no better. With this young broad, all you got to do is pay a car note or pay to get her hair and her nails done. All you got to do is pay for the 2 H's, which is a hamburger and hairdo. All you got to do is pay for a hamburger and hairdo, and you can her. Older on your age, they ain't gone for. So what has happened is some of you dudes, y'all I'd rather get me a young girl. I'd rather get somebody I can mold and control and run all kind of way. And you wonder why you have so many problems. And I know a lot of guys who have done it, who have intentionally went after young women, married young men, kept getting young women impregnated, because they fear the moment you start looking at a young guy, she gonna dash on him. And that's what happens. You get with a younger woman, she's not gonna stop looking at young men. She's still gonna be checking dudes out her age, because you got to realize, bruh, you don't have a 6-pack anymore. You got a keg. The last time you had a 6-pack was in your 1988 high school. Last time you had your 6-pack. Your 6-pack since then, unless you one of them men who really take care of yourself. But men, as y'all age, stuff start hanging low on y'all too. Okay, Stuff start hanging low on y'all too. Y'all balls start sagging low like the balls on a Christmas tree. So let's not sit up here and want to just throw all the shade at the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Because as men get older, things on y'all change too. I be seeing y'all in Walmart buying them dye hair kits for men. I be seeing y'all. Don't make me call you out. I know you be graying that hair, but I know you be graying that hair, be dyeing that gray hair black. I know you do. I know you plucking them gray hairs behind them scrotums because you don't want to accept the fact that you're getting older. I know that's why you like to hit on the young women and make yourself feel like you still got it. Yeah, I know the tricks. I know how it go. I get it. What's up, TK? Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm like you, TK. I got to go back to the gym too. They got me training and doing a lot of fitness at the academy, but I still have to learn how to do more on my own. But it's a lot of discipline. Yeah, but yeah, you guys, y'all got y'all insecurities too. That's why Greg, old Willie, still be trying to hit on Keisha. Old Willie be trying to hit on Keisha. Old Willie like to flash his dollars because he know Keisha is project and young and dumb and don't know no better. Yeah, they got me working out a little bit, Jeremy. I skipped the last 2 days, but I know I'm going to pay for it this week coming up, especially when I get up in the morning. I know it's going to be capital punishment. But yeah, they got me. I've lost a little bit of weight, but this Frappuccino probably gonna pack it right back on. But anyhow, yeah, my thing is, we all have to accept the fact that we all are getting older. It's another generation coming up behind us. You know, we cannot do like these young people could do. We can't do like these young people could do. You can't be up in the club turning up, because let me tell you, for all of us who are not accepting that we're aging, don't worry. Life is going to show you that you're aging. Yeah, as I was stating, y'all, I'm driving, so if y'all, if it go out a little bit until it goes out completely, then y'all know I'm in motion. Yeah, but I see these young women, these older women on the dance floor trying to drop it like it's hot, and you know you got arthritis in the back of your kneecaps. I don't care how you walking up in the club with these damn 8-inch, 12-inch stilettos, knowing you got arthritis, knowing you need to rub Bengay on you. Exactly, Frito. Yeah, it come a point as you get older, your responsibilities, your priorities are supposed to change. But it doesn't matter. For anybody who's in denial, about the fact that they're aging and they don't want to believe they're aging, that's fine, because what happens is your body is going to let you know how much you have aged. A lot of these women go up in the clubs wearing 8-inch, 9-inch heels, and before they even get in the damn parking lot, they trying to kick them damn stilettos. They trying to kick them damn stilettos off because their knees is hurting, their back is hurting, their calves is hurting, the back of their legs is hurting. Oh, you be feeling the pain. You can act like you young all you want. But the bottom line is, you're not young. You could be 45, but you want to act like you're 35, and you're not. You have to accept your age. You have to accept you're in a different season in your life. Yeah, you might have been able to run the streets all night when you was 21, 22, and pop back up the next day. But as you get older, you can't do that. Well, at least you'll be an honest Frito. And the same thing, you know, as a woman, you know, as you get older, women, our peak, it changes. Yeah, in the beginning of the relationship, we may be freaky and give it to you 8-9 times a week. But hell, as we get older, and especially as we start having children, your body starts taking a toll on you. You know what I mean? It catches up. It catches up. And especially if you was one of those people that you lived fast, really young, it catches up with you even quicker. If you was one of those ones that you lived fast, you had children fast, you partied, you smoked a lot of weed, you drank a lot. When you was only 16, 17, you done burnt your youth before you even have reached your adulthood. And that's why a lot of us are so exhausted already at 40, 41, 42 years old, because a lot of us have done stuff very early. And we are paying a price for it. Unfortunately, the way you take care of yourself, what you do now, what you've done in your youth, it comes back to haunt you. A lot of people don't want to believe that. A lot of people don't take it serious till you look back at your life and you realize time done went on so quick. And I had a ball. Yeah, absolutely, I'm with you. I don't miss it. I don't miss the club scene. I don't miss the wilding out. Honestly, I don't even miss the dating scene. What's up, MG? I don't even miss the dating scene. I don't miss any of that, because I've had all of that. And you know, and I thank God I got to experience it. And I think it's a very good thing to experience. You need to go through certain stuff in order for you to mature. In order for you to grow up, you got to go through certain things. You got to endure certain things. You do. It's all a part of life. You know, but the problem is some people don't know when to grow up. You got some full-grown women over 40 years old and grown men, and you still trying to make up for not being able to live your life at 18, 19, 20 years old. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. You know, and because you done tied yourself down so young, what happens is a lot of people try to go back and make up for it when they older, especially females. Females who have had a lot of children and burnt themselves out early, they always try to go back. And that's why you see a lot of full-grown women. It'd be more women in the club than there are men, because what has happened is a lot of females, they burnt themselves out. They put a lot of responsibilities on themselves. Yeah, I like the grown. Yeah, now Frida, I do like to go to the older clubs. Now I don't mind that. I just don't go where the young jitterbugs go, and I don't go to the old hole-in-the-wall clubs where there's men over 50 still wearing throwback jerseys. I don't go to them either. But anyhow, that's why the clubs be full of more women than men, because what's happened is a lot of women became mothers at a young age. A lot of them became moms at 15, 16, 17 years old. So now that they're 33, 35, somewhere in their 40s, that child that they had at 15 to 13 is darn near grown now. So now they feel like, okay, little JoJo is old enough to make their own egg sandwich. I could run back out there now and make up for lost time. And you realize when you run back out there, the world has already gone on without you, because now you got these younger girls coming up in the clubs. A lot of these older women are understanding you cannot compete with these young girls. You can't. You can't compete with them. You might try to dress like them. You might try to look like them. You might try to wear tighter clothes than them. You try to dye your hair color and do all kind of stuff to your body. It's still not going to change. I don't care how much surgery, even if you get surgery. Surgery don't take away age. You're just going to be a 45 or 46-year-old with surgery. And how many women do we know who have had surgery and still have had not successful marriages, still have not had successful relationships? Because the thing about surgery, it doesn't change a person's personality. That's the thing about surgery. Surgery just changes the physical attributes. It does not change a person's mindset. It does not make a person get more common sense. It doesn't do any of that. I'm starting to fight. Yeah, I'm starting to notice that. Yeah, very true. Yeah, you got all the older women who have an attitude with these young girls, because when they look at these young females, it reminds them of a time that they were once young, and a lot of them know they can't go back and grab that. They can't go back and grab it. I mean, you got grown children now. You got grandchildren now. Hell, some of them even on husband number 3, husband number 4. Some of them never even had a husband, never even been married. I mean, so, again, as older women, it comes a point to where you shouldn't be envying these young women. You shouldn't be hating on these young women. And you shouldn't be trying to be like these young women. Embrace your age. Embrace the fact that you've been there and done that. You know what I mean? At least you did get to experience it. At least you did get a chance to live it. Yeah, exactly. I went through that, Rael. I went through that. I've had I was in a situation similar where I was like 19 and I was friends with a 27-year-old female. That was the worst mistake I could have goddamn made. We would go out and she seemed cool, and I liked her company because I never did think like girls my age. I always thought older. I never had the mind of a female. I never, my age, my mentality never did match with my age. Even when I was 15, 16 years old, I always had a mind like I was 30. Because I had a mom that always talked to me and always schooled me. So I never thought I acted like the average young female. So me and her was cool. We went out, we hung out, went to clubs and stuff, and slowly but surely, there started being some hateration. She was 27 and she had already been spoiled. And I don't mean spoiled in a good way. Spoiled meaning been used. She already had 2 kids from 2 different men. And, honestly, she was one of them females that had what I call the butter face. Meaning everything looked good but her face. She still kind of had a nice body, still nice frame. But her face was tore up. You can tell she aged. In her face, she had rings around her eyes from, whoring in the street, having kids young. Basically, she was discarded. She was one of them discarded broads. To all my moderators, anybody who come in here acting reckless, y'all know what to do. Time them out, shut them down, evict them. Because we're all about peaceful vibes today. Nobody's not doing the drama. So handle y'all business accordingly if y'all need to do so. And for anybody who's coming in, definitely tell them I said, what's up? Welcome them here because I can't do it. I'm driving, so y'all make sure to all my moderators, y'all look out for me and y'all do that. We want to make everybody feel welcome because we're a family here on my channel. So anyway, you know, she had a nice body, but like I said, her face, you could see all the aging. You could see all the aging on her face, the rings around her eyes. You could just see the way she lived started to reflect on her face, because women, we can't get away with living all kind of way, because women, it starts to show, it reflects on us. I don't care how much surgery we get. I don't care how much surgery a woman gets. You can still see her age in her face, and you can still see her age in her hands. Surgery has not found a way to fix those things as of yet. So, I mean, I ain't discouraging nobody. If you want to pay hundreds and thousands to get Botox and facelifts, go right ahead. But you can't do nothing with Mother Nature. You can't do nothing with gravity. There's not enough money in the world. Money will never overrule Mother Nature. When it's time for you to get old, you're going to get old. It don't matter. You can get the best surgeon in Hollywood. Matter of fact, actually, surgery makes you age quicker, because once you start altering your body, you basically, exactly, Frito, hard living. Basically, you are tampering with Mother Nature. And anytime you try to tamper with Mother Nature, it speeds up the process of your aging. It speeds it up, you know. And good afternoon to everybody who's tuning in. Appreciate you. I can't see your names. I'm driving. Like I said, all my moderators, they're gonna have to welcome you, because I can't look at your name and acknowledge you right now, unfortunately, because I'm driving. And she was one of them females. Like I said, I was 19, she was 27. I thought she was, because she was older than me. So we hung out, we went to the club, and it wasn't a good deal, because what ended up starting to happen, she was actually hating on me because I was younger than her and I was getting more attention than her. And I didn't have the type of baggage that she had. I didn't have no children at the time. You know, I didn't have no children. I was 19, still fresh out the meat market, you know, just graduated from high school. She was 27 and washed up. She had what's up, me boy? She already had 2 kids and was 27. Now she was 27 and she looked like she was 47. And again, instead of her trying to teach me, exactly, instead of her being an older woman, her trying to teach me and guide me and be my mentor, she was competing with me. I don't understand where these older women get off competing with these younger women. You have to learn that you done had your time. Let these young girls have their time. It's like some of these rappers, and I ain't gonna say no name, like some of these rappers. You've been rapping for 60, 70 something years. Okay, you got your platinum albums. You let this new time to come in. These new young rappers get a moment. You done had your moment. Every time a new young rapper come out with a nice hot hit, here come these old behind rappers who should have been retiring. They got to keep coming out with something. Some people get old, they get worse. They won't settle in with their age. They won't accept it. Okay, I'm older. Let me chill. Let me just enjoy my life. Be better at sabotage. Just enjoy my life. Be better at sabotage. Yeah, true, me boy. Yeah, I mean, same thing. Like I said, even in the music industry, These older guys would not let these young guys come in and do their thing. Nobody wants to hear, oh, well, back in our day, see, rap music, so-and-so. Yeah, but that was back in your day. Let it go. It's a different time, a different era. If you don't like these new school artists, don't listen to them. Like me, I don't listen to none of them. I don't hardly like any of these new school artists. On my MP3 player, I got Eric B. and Rakim. I got KRS-One. I got a lot of the original Jay-Z before he married Beyonce. I like the old Jay-Z music better. Beyonce, I like the old Jay-Z music better. You know, I'm from the old school era, so I don't badmouth too much of what the new school does. I just don't support it. I don't listen to it. But anyway, but yeah, you know, she you know, back to my point, you know, I was a young woman and had friends with an older, and was friends with an older woman, older female. We going to the club together. That was the worst mistake, because guys wasn't checking for her. They was checking for me. And it made her feel some type of way. You know, instead of her kicking back and chilling, you know what I mean? And hot water cornbread. She was just straight hating, yo. She started throwing slick shade, undercover shade. Every guy that wanted to talk to me, she found wrong with him. Yeah, did you check out what kind of shoes he was wearing? He had them cheap shoes. Did you see his hair wasn't cut right? Throwing shade at every guy that was interested in me, even though not one guy asked her for a number that night. Not one. And when she did get attention, you notice that, let me ask y'all something. Y'all notice how unattractive women always thinking brothers checking for them? A man could be stopping to ask them for directions. Excuse me, miss, can you tell me how to get to so-and-so and so? And she swear that man want her just because he asks her for directions. You got some females, they like that, man. Always think every dude want them. Just because a dude asking you for directions, or a dude asking you how to get somewhere, she swear. You got some women, they always swear some dude is interested in them, or some dude want them. I'm like really? The only thing the dude asked you was, what aisle is the dish detergent, and you work here. You acting like the dude wants you. You have a lot of females that are like that. Think any guy that looks at them is interested in them. And it's always the most unattractive ones. It's always them Shrek looking broads always think a dude is trying to push up on them. All the time. If I've seen it once, I've seen it 1,000 times. I tell you. Yeah. But these older women, you have to learn, you done had your time, man. You 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Let it go. Let these young girls have their moment. You had your moment. You want to be a mom in your 20s, in your teens, you know, or you wanted to screw every Tom, Dick, and Daryl, to where you done been around more than a damn Uber driver. Now, because you washed out, you want to go out there in the club and find you a potential husband. After you done been all over the block, you done been had, you got more mileages on you than a 1976 Pinto, and now you call yourself wanting to be somebody's doggone wife after you done been washed up. 27. Said 27 is not old. 27 is old depending on how fast you live. You don't go by age. You go by how that person has lived. If you 27, but you had 6, 7 kids, by the time you 16, you old. You old as hell. You could be 27, 30 years old. If you're already on your 5th child, you old. I dare you to argue with me. You're old. You're old. You sexy, but you old. You old, but you sexy. You sexy, but you old. Your ass old. If you already got, you 27 years old, but you got 45-year-old womanly problems, you old. Depending on how you lived your life. You smoked it away. You drank it away. You old. Yeah, crying at 27 who's been on crack since 18 years old. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the way that you live, ladies and gentlemen, that make you old. You could be 27, 30 years old, but if you've been on drugs, you done smoked weed all your life, not even so much weed. You done did them harsh drugs, you done did crack, you done did cocaine, you've been drinking, you one of them women, you've been very promiscuous, you done slept with all kind of dudes. You old. And the reason why I say you old, because you're no longer a child. Once you have started indulging in them type of activities, those type of activities are not for young people. Those are for older people. You're 15 years old and you already got a child. You're not young anymore. You're not the average 15-year-old. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, a lot of people don't want, it's more than one way to age. I hear a lot of people say, oh, you look good. Yeah, some people be saying, quick to tell somebody, oh, you look good to be 30. Oh, you look good to be 40. I don't care how good you look. How well do you have yourself established? Do you own anything? Or have you taken care of yourself? That's what it boils down to. It got nothing to do with so much just your physical appearance. I know plenty of people who still look good, who still smokes crack in 2018. Rep, I doubt anybody in this chat room is going to answer that question honestly. But that's a good question. I thought crack been played out too. What's the new thing? Too, or whatever they be doing. Yeah, doggone, like I stated, we got these young people coming up. It come a point when, you should be on a different level. You done been from club to club. You done been from, here and there. You done had your moment to be wild, to be young, to sow your oats, and that's for them young people now. If you over 30, at least over 35, put it that way, especially if you over 40, or if you going on 40, you should be on another level. You should be about planning. It should be about having. It should be about trying to stand yourself on solid ground. You should just be on another level, man. Things are not going to change until you get to a point in life to where you mature and you realize you got to make better decisions. You have to grow up. We can't do like these young people can do. I seen reason I did this content because, like I stated, I seen this woman recently. This woman is almost 45 years old and she in the club. Yeah, they're gonna always smoke that weed free though. That's a must. They ain't never getting rid of weed, unfortunately. Like I said, lady 45 years old and she hanging out in the clubs with her daughters. She hanging out in the club with her daughters. And I'm like, her daughters got grandchildren. Her daughters got children. I'm like, why are you out hanging with your children? You should be home keeping your grandchildren. That's what you need to do. That's very true. That's very true, me boy. Yeah. And that's the problem with a lot of us as women. A lot of us, we can't teach our daughters. We can't teach our children anything because a lot of us don't have all of what we need to have. And I was saying this last night on my live. A lot of us, we don't have what we need to have. And the main people who don't have all of what they need to have are the ones who keep having children. Those are the main ones who have children. It's always the ones who can't afford to have children, or they don't have enough wisdom and knowledge to pass down to their children. You know, it's always one or the other. And it goes both ways, Julian. You got good women that are stating there's not enough good men out there, and you got good men that are stating there's not enough good women out there. It's just unfortunate, that we're in a world today where dating has changed so much significantly. People don't date anymore thanks to social media. Nobody dates. Back in the day, I know when I met my husband, he had to ask me out on a date. He couldn't send me a dick pic through my instant message. He couldn't text me to ask me out. He had to literally ask me out. And, anybody who's been married for over 10 years or more, or anybody who's been in a relationship for 10 years or more, we have gotten experience that benefit of really dating, because we didn't have all these shortcuts. So we had to date. We had to get to know one another. But unfortunately, social media has ruined that. And a lot of it has to do with is so many women that are overly advertising themselves on social media, to where it makes men are not as curious about women as it used to be. Back in the day, like I said, a man used to have to ask a woman out. If he wanted to get to know that woman, if he wanted to learn that woman, he had to ask her out. He had to ask that woman for her phone number. He had to take her out on a date and say, I want to take you out for dinner. I want to take you out for coffee. And I agree with that, Trax Williamson. There's not too many women that want to be courted. And basically, what has happened is, men don't have to ask women out anymore like they used to. All they got to do is, what's the word? Lost my train of thought. All they got to do is go on to social media, and they can learn everything about a woman based on her social media account. Because women overly advertise everything. They use social media as their diary. Facebook, Instagram. A man could go on a woman's social media account and knows what she likes to do, know what she likes to eat, know where she likes to go. He ain't even got to ask her nothing. It's all right there. It's like social media for women has become a manual. Like when you purchase a product and a manual comes with that product, and that manual tells you all the parts and pieces you got to put together to fix the product or whatever. That's the same thing. That's the way social media has operated. Social media has operated to where men ain't got to go all out no more to really get to know us. All they got to do is go through our accounts. Let's see. I tell them all the time. Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just unfortunate. It's just that, y'all, times are changing, and the more time changes, the world is detouring away more and more from morals, from values, from principles. We're losing all of that. As time goes on, we're straying away from all of those important elements, which is what keeps us real, which is what keeps us genuine. We're straying further and further away from that. And I understand these days that it's very hard to find a companion that's real and genuine, because there's just so many people that got so much motives. There's so many people with hidden agendas. Yeah, I don't blame you. You're not missing nothing. I'll be on social media too. There's just no secrecy anymore. Everybody is so open. Everybody is so loose with putting themselves out there, and they're putting themselves out there in a negative way, and women are becoming more and more desperate for attention. Attention has become a new drug, and it's a lot of black women, all of us as black women. When I say black women, I have to include myself. It's a lot of black women that that need a refill on attention, because a lot of women are not getting enough of attention. And that's the reason why they are overly advertising themselves on social media. That's the reason why a lot of them are dressing skanky. A lot of them, you see them up in the clubs 45 years old, still trying to dress like they 35 years old, because attention has become the new drug. And what has happened is women have become so desperate with attention. They're willing to do anything to get attention, even if it means getting bad attention, as long as it's attention. Women have become more concerned, more consumed with getting attention than respect. And that is why, as black women, we have a hard time with brothers taking us seriously, with brothers wanting to get to know us, because it's too many negative black women that are overshadowing the positive black women, that are trying to rise above that stereotype, who are trying to stray away from that. It's not too many good black women. We're not standing out. We're not getting enough of recognition. We're not getting enough of props. The black women who are trying to be successful, who don't have 8, 9 baby daddies, black women who been down by law with their men, who married their men. It's a lot of women, black women, who are doing positive things, but we're not getting that type of recognition because it's too many trifling ones that are ruining it for us. You know what I mean? So the only thing we can do, as black women, is you just stay true to you. We can't worry about the brothers who do respect us, who don't respect us, who do appreciate us, who don't appreciate us. Ain't nothing we can do about that. You know what I mean? You can't win the world. You just can't. And the same thing for you black men out there. It's going to always be a black woman somewhere that's not going to give you your props. That's going to always try to put you in this box and say all black men ain't this and all black men ain't that. Let me tell you something. You got nothing to do with somebody else's opinion. What matters is you being true to you. As long as you are true to you, you don't owe the world, because you will kill yourself trying to prove to the world that you're different, trying to prove to the world that you're not like everybody else. As long as you're true to you, that's all that matters. Let me say to black women that your only leverage in dating marketplace is your femininity. Yes, and I agree with that, Rael. And the same thing is your genuality, and you being genuine. Same way, man, we're just bad. And it goes both ways, Juan, exactly. And Frito, like, there's not enough queens, there's not enough kings. We all have lost our kingdoms. We done lost the kingdom, y'all. We done turned the kingdom over. We don't have enough women carrying themselves like queens, and we don't have enough men carrying themselves like kings either. It goes both ways. You have too many women that want to wear both hats. You got too many women that want to be the man and want to be the woman. And I'm going to tell all you women out there, you cannot play both roles. You cannot be a man and you cannot be a woman. But if you want to be Miss Hard Ass or hardcore, because today's Sunday, you want to be Miss Hardcore, then you go right ahead then, because you're going to be by yourself. Because if you were one of those women, you so hardcore and you act like you can do it all and you got it all under control, then guess what? They're going to let you do it all. No brother is going to step in and intervene or try to help you or support you. Because in the back of their mind, oh, she says she got it. She claims she independent. But you ain't got to be so independent to the point you coming off as a bitch. You could be independent and still be loving, still be caring, and still be good-hearted. Being nasty doesn't come with being independent. You can still be independent and still be kind. The problem is some black women, when independence get in our heads, now we feel like we have the authority to be able to talk down on brothers and make them feel less than what? No, it does not go that way. You can be independent and still be submissive. You can be both. Submissive doesn't mean be a slave. Submissive just means allowing your companion, your man, as the king of the household, allowing him to lead. That's what it boils down to. It doesn't mean just scrubbing the crust from between his toes, or if he says jump, you say how high. That's a different type of submissiveness. Being submissive means respecting his authority as the leader. That's all that it means. But at the same token, for all you men out there who are supposed to be kings, the problem is a lot of y'all are not in authority anymore. Y'all have become spineless, and y'all are allowing these women to do everything. Y'all are allowing these women to call the shots and run the households. All the roles have changed. So let's get this straight here. It ain't just the women and it ain't just the men. It's both of y'all. It's all of us. Okay, because people don't know their position and people don't know their role. Okay, you have too many men acting womanly. Okay, y'all get just as emotional as us. What these men screaming or hollering and cussing to the top of their lungs? Why are so many men raising their voice and screaming? I talked about this on my live yesterday. It's a lot of men acting very feminine in this generation. Y'all on the platform screaming or hollering and raising your voice. Let me tell you something. A king should never have to raise his voice. If you are a king and you are raising your voice, guess what? You're not a king. You're not a king. A king should never have to run his voice. If you have real authority, people are going to respect your authority without you having to scream and raise your voice. When I see a man screaming and raising his voice, that just lets me know how much control he really does not have. It's so many men that are complaining about black women, but y'all are acting like black women. Y'all are screaming, hollering, getting in your feelings, throwing shade. I'm like, what is going on with the kings? Why y'all acting so feminine? I've seen men coming on their platforms going off about other women. I'm like, you're a grown man. Why are you going off about another grown woman? What is going on? I've been little by young people. I'm tired of it. I definitely feel you, and thank you for coming in. I'm just Mani. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. Yeah, but it's funny how we got a lot of brothers that's complaining about women that they acting like. A lot of y'all brothers out there are acting like the women y'all complaining about. Y'all screaming and hollering and getting in y'all feelings. What's the problem? Well, it should never, a woman should never take your masculinity from you to where you screaming and hollering just like a woman. I've seen men get so upset with a woman. He fighting a woman in the street, scrapping her in the street. I'm like, bro, really? Where's your masculinity? You might as well take off your pants and start wearing tights. You might want to look at yourself. There's no shade what you trying to reflect on yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. We attract our own energy. I've heard so many men say, women are full of drama. Women are full of drama. She drama. She drama. She crazy. She this. She bipolar. She narcissist. Let me tell you, men, if you keep picking up women full of drama, then it's something about your energy that is sending women to be full of drama to be attracted to you. Okay? You have to, it's something, same thing for you ladies. If you keep attracting dogs, if you keep saying all men are dogs, all men are this, all men are that, then wait a minute. Every man you meet is like that? Every man you meet is a dog? No. Something about you where you keep attracting dogs then. We always want to blame other people versus looking within ourselves and looking into our own faults. I'm drama wasn't raised with solid fathers. I agree with that 49 Jubilee. Very good point. Very good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. And I say a lot of these men who are being, and I realize some of you, these men, and I'm not talking about all men and all women. Anybody who's listening to this content, if it does not apply, you do not have to reply. Okay? You don't have to get in your feelings. If it's not pertaining to you, I'm not talking to you. I'm just generally speaking. I'm not singling anybody out. If you don't fit none of this description, then there's nothing to get upset about. But a lot of men I notice that are raising single parent households, especially if it was only the mother who raised them, they adopt a lot of them feminine characteristics. That's why all the attitude, the being moody, screaming and hollering, a lot of that comes from the fact that a lot of them haven't had fathers that gave them that masculine balance. So what happens is they pick up a lot of feminine characteristics, which makes them overly emotional, to where you got some black men screaming and hollering at the top of their lungs, allowing a woman to get them upset. You are supposed to be a king. No woman should be getting you so upset to the point you're going on platforms, going off about her, screaming about all black women. You don't allow a woman to take you out of character. You're supposed to be a king. You're supposed, that's beneath you. At least that's what I thought. Some boys don't see. They have natural authority, not boys, so we need more women should fight for. Absolutely, Rael. I totally agree. Some boys don't even think how to change the tie. I think, yeah, and I'm telling you, that's the truth. That's why I said this is the reason why we have so many problems in the black community. All the roles and the positions have changed. Men are not running the show anymore. Women want to run everything. There's no balance. There's no balance. It's to the point to where a man and a woman could pull up to the gas station and that man is sit on the passenger side and watch his old lady pump the gas. I mean, who does that? You know what I mean? So a lot of us have lost our position. And that's why we're out of alignment within the black community. But, you know, basically, I know I was way all over the place with this topic. But basically, the reason I had to do this content, y'all, was for the sake of the matter is all of us, you got to realize each and every day that you live, life is taking a piece out of you. Yeah, and feminism does have play a lot of parts, Juan. I definitely agree with that. We all have to realize this is the point of the matter. All of us are getting older. We're not getting any younger. What you have to realize is that as you age, your mentality has to change. Your priorities have to change. The way you used to think at 22 years old, you can't think that way at 33 years old. You can't think that way at 43 years old. As you get older, your train of thought, your mindset is supposed to change. Your priorities are supposed to change. Unfortunately, a lot of grown folks over 40 years old are still lost in the sauce because they're still trying to be young. They're still trying to keep up with the younger crowd. These full-grown women trying to keep up with these younger women. These full-grown men don't want to accept the fact they're getting older, and they're trying to get with younger women because they're too threatened and intimidated to be with women their age who know as much as them, who they know they can't run no game over. You know, we all have to get to a different space in life, you know, and yeah, every day is a new chance to become wiser and seek a positive change. Exactly. And that's basically the whole point I want to state overall. But anyway, y'all, it has been awesome. It has been wonderful. I want to thank all of y'all for stopping by to dine out and rock out with your girl, Lady Mocha, here at Mocha's Cafe de Paris. The next time y'all will catch me, I'll try to go live again Friday or Saturday. I can't upload any new material anytime soon because I'm in the middle of training. So I have to do a live and squeeze it in whenever I can. But on that note, it has been awesome. I thank y'all for subscribing. I thank you for liking. I thank you for sharing. I thank y'all for all the positive energy. I thank y'all for all the support, for all the love. I thank all of my day ones who've been rocking with your girl from day one, who still support me. I commend you. I want to thank all of you. If this is your first time tuning in today and you liked what you heard today, you're more than welcome to subscribe and check out all of my other content that I've already uploaded. And for all of you who just subscribed today, welcome to Mocha's Cafe de Paris family. Here, you are not a subscriber, you are family. Okay, so on that note, it has been wonderful. This is your girl, Lady Mocha. Remember, I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth, and I'm going to always break you off a slice of knowledge. Y'all take care, and I'm off like an old prom dress. Bye.